welcome to Skybox Sports News, week number 12 in the NFL. Skybox Sports News has been working hard behind the scenes, crunching the numbers, trying to get you the best picks on the web. But before we get started today, I want to make sure and wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. It's a gobble day coming up, and we got to make sure we fuel up and make sure we have those strong bonds within the family. That's what Skybox Sports News is all about. All right, rock on. We're going to get rolling now. We're all excited about it, so make sure to like and subscribe. That's what we need. We need more subscribers on this channel because we want to make sure we build a big internet community. Looking to get to 100 on this particular broadcast, so if you can help me get to 100, and then we're going for 1,000. All right, so we want to make sure you like and subscribe. We need your help, because we're all about winning. Here we go. Okay, week 12 in the NFL. We've got Minnesota going in to play Detroit. You know what? Minnesota's hot. And Detroit is good, but I don't think that they've got enough. Minnesota is favored by 3 points, so we're going to go ahead and take the Minnesota Vikings. They will win by at least 4. Now, they will cover. Now, we got the L.A. Chargers, the red-hot L.A. Chargers all of a sudden, coming into play against the Cowboys of Dallas. Holy smokes, these Chargers are burning up. They've been kicking some tail the last couple of weeks. They're favored by 1 point, and they will cover and win by 2. Take the Los Angeles Chargers and Mr. Rivers and the boys. Now we're going down to New York Giants. They had an actual win last week. Whoa, holy smokes. They're going up against the Washington Redskins, and they're favored by 7, and they will cover. Take the Redskins. They will win by 8. Now we're at Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills. They've been pretty good this year, them Bills. Holy smokes, they're going into Kansas City. Kansas City, I don't know what team I'm going to get from week to week. What the heck's going on with the Chiefs, huh? They still got the lead in the AFC West. But you know what? Buffalo's on a roll. They're favored. Kansas City's favored by 10. So I'm going to take those 10 points on the road with the Buffalo Bills at plus 10. And they will be within 10 points. I'm taking the points, and I'm galloping on the back of that Buffalo back to New York. Now we got the Chargers. The Chicago Bears. The Bears. They're going in to play the Philadelphia Eagles, the red-hot Philadelphia Eagles. These Bears, I'll tell you what, they're in trouble. Philadelphia is favored by 13.5. They will win by 2. They will cover and win by 2 touchdowns, 14 points. Take those Philadelphia Eagles. Caw-caw! Here they come. Watch out. Philadelphia Eagles coming to town. Not coming, defending the home nest. Now we've got the Carolina Panthers. They're coming on in to play the New York Jets. You know what? Those Jets are pretty good, but Carolina's been better. I'm going to go ahead and go with Carolina. They are favored by 4.5, and they will win by at least 5 points. Take the Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton and the boys. Here we go. Now we got Tampa Bay. Holy smokes. They're coming in to play Atlanta. You know what? Atlanta's favored by 10. But I can't. That 10 points looks too attractive for me for Tampa. You know what? I'm gonna swashbuckle my way. I'm gonna take those 10 points. And I'm going to run back to Tampa Bay. I'm going to sail on back with my boys and my rum and stuff. We're going with Tampa Bay at plus 10. They will be within 10 points of Atlanta. Take Tampa Bay in this game. Now we've got the Cleveland Browns. Holy smokes. They're up against the Bengals. Bengals are favored by 8. They will win and cover by 9. Take the Bengals. Now we have the Miami Dolphins. They're coming in to play the red-hot New England Patriots. Tom Brady and the boys. Holy smokes. Mr. Tuck Rule himself. Holy moly, my gosh, they're favored by 16.5, you know. They've been covering lately, these New England Patriots. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with a cover here because I don't believe in Miami. I took them one time last week and Cutler let me down. I'm not much for Cutler. I'm going with Brady and the boys, Tom Brady and the Brady Bunch. The 16.5, they will win by at least 17 points. Take the New England Patriots, they will cover. Now we have the Tennessee Titans. They're at the Indianapolis Colts. Tennessee, oh my gosh, them Titans, I don't know much about. This is a pick'em game here. It's they're favored by 3.5, but you know what? I'm going to take that 3.5, and I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts. They will be within 3.5 points. I'm taking the points, and I'm running back to Indy. I'll gallop it on the back of that Colt. Here we go. Now we got the Seattle Seahawks. They're at San Francisco. San Francisco has no ammo. I don't know what's going on in that team. They just they ain't alive in there. So I'm going with the Seahawks, and they are going to win by at least 8, and they will cover. Go with the Seattle Seahawks. Now we have the New Orleans Saints at the LA Rams. Well, the Rams have been hot and cold. But they've been hot. And, they're favored by 2.5 points. But you know what? Drew Brees and the boys have got the wind in their back lately. I'm going with New Orleans at plus 2.5. I'm going to take the 2.5 points, and I'm going to Bourbon Street. Holy smokes. New Orleans is going to pull that out. They're going to win. They're not going to win. Actually, they're going to be within 2.5 points. Take New England. Now we're going with the Denver Broncos at Oakland. The Raiders. No, the Raiders have been terrible. They got hammered last week. Hammered. My gosh. They don't want to go back to Mexico on that one. They got thrown in a Mexican prison down there by Drew Brady and the boys. So I'm going with, they're favored by 5, but I'm going with Denver. They're going to be at plus 5. I think Denver's going to be within 5 points of the Raiders. I'm taking the Denver Broncos at plus 5, and I'm heading a mile high. Now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're coming in to play Arizona. Arizona is at home. Jacksonville is favored by 4.5, and they have that defense. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take that 4.5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Jacksonville Jaguars. They will cover and win by at least 5. The Jacksonville Jaguars take them and they will be win by plus 5. They'll win by 5 points. Wow! Take the Jaguars. Now we're going with the Green Bay Packers. I guess you would say the Aaronless, Rodgerless Green Bay Packers. They got hammered last week. They're up against Pittsburgh. They're against the Big Ben Roethlisberger. I'm telling you what, Ben Roethlisberger has got a big knuckle sandwich right there for Green Bay, and they're at plus 14. They're at minus 14, so they got to cover 14 points. They're going to win by 15. Take Big Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Knuckle sandwich for Green Bay. Now we have the Houston Texans. They're at the Baltimore Ravens. Houston is in desperate shape here. They've lost a lot of players. They lost J.J. Watt and out for the season. Several other players are lost. I'm going with Baltimore. I'm going with Flacco. Flacco is going to pull this game out. They're favored by 7. They're going to win by 8 and cover. Take the Baltimore Ravens at home. All right, fantastic. Now those are your Week 12 picks by Skybox Sports News. The best picks on the web. Last week we won you some money there. 8-6 we were in the NFL. Fired up about it. Now I want you to go on out and make sure you subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Have a great Thanksgiving. This is Skybox Sports News out.